Don't listen to nobody else. Run your own race, do your own pace, take your own steps. Your journey is not the next person's journey, and their journey not yours. Keep going. You're not everybody don't start out funny, you know. Funny is just like any other technique or any trade or anything that you are passionate about. It takes practice, it takes dedication, and it takes consistency. So if you're gonna do it, you either gonna sink or swim. And I say swim, little fishy, swim, you know.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So, for all those people who crazy, they don't know what's going on, they ain't tapped in, they don't know about your girl, tell everybody your name and tell us what you do.
What's going on, y'all? You already know it's your girl Chee Chee, the comedian from Baltimore. And you know, I bring the funny. I do roasting, I do comedy, I do hosting. So, yeah.
All right. So, let's go back to where it all started for you, where you were young with your moms, your pops, your brother, sister, whatever, grandmother, the dog, the cat, all of that. How did you fall in love with comedy?
My story ain't traditional like the rest. I never wanted to be a comedian. I've been a nurse 17 years. I took somebody to audition for a slot in the play, and the guy that was interviewing him kept falling asleep. He was nodding out. And I made a reference to him being a junkie. He started laughing and was like, "What are you, a comedian?" And I was like, "No." He like, "You won now. You don't even know who I am." And I ain't gonna say who it was, but I started my comedy career with this fella. And he still put me on shows to this day. So yeah, like that's exactly how I got into comedy. And the next day I was on a comedy show, and it was like that first hit of some good drugs, you know, when you keep going back. So that was all she
So
wrote.
I like that, like that. So when he put you on for the first time, when you came out there for your first show, what's up? Were you Chee Chee the comedian then, or were you using another name? Was it just Chee Chee? What's up? What was the
It was
name
it
then
was
when you
definitely
started out?
it was Chee Chee. It was Chee Chee, but I brought everybody that I knew because I didn't know if I was funny yet. So I was like, bitch, even if I'm not funny, laugh, bust a vein in this motherfucker, slap your knee, you fall out the chair. I made sure I had my audience, the people I needed in it, so it couldn't be a failure. So once that one went good, I say, okay, I'm gonna go to another room where nobody know me. And if this same stuff goes smoothly in this room where nobody don't know me, I might be on to something. And that's what I did. I went to Sir Alex room, my second show, and been running ever since.
I like that. I like that. I like that. So it sounds like you might be a natural comedian. You know, you got some comedians where they might need a prop, they might need some help or whatever. It looks like your first show to invite everybody and not really know if you're really funny. That's kind of hard to do, I think, for anybody. If you know what I mean, you may not know if you're gonna get everybody to laugh. How hard was
Yeah.
that for you on your first show to actually invite everybody and not knowing if you're really truly funny?
I don't think I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even think. I just was like, I'm gonna go up there and pop my shit. I had wrote about 10 topics I wanted to talk about. And I always been I always been that person that's gonna say what nobody else wanna say. They go like, "Oh, cheating here," you know, somebody already said. So I was just like, I'm gonna just do me. Like I've just been doing me. Like, and my number one rule still to this day is have fun. Like no matter what goes on with this show, I had fun. Like I had fun doing this. So yeah, I just do me. I don't
I
care
like
what
that.
nobody else
All
how they
right, I
feel.
like that. I like that. I like that. So, you mentioned you were a nurse. Were you a nurse taking care of the patients and stuff like that? I don't know, giving them the
I'm
medication?
a phlebotomist. I draw
Okay.
blood. I got my CNA too. Definitely wiped a couple asses in the beginning, you
Yeah.
know, and I do vision checks. I'm that lady to be like, look on that wall. Tell me that first row of letters that you see starting at the E, you know. So I'm
Okay.
her.
So,
Yeah.
so, so did you being a phlebotomist and stuff like that? Did you make the patients laugh? Then did you have people laughing at least
Yeah,
sometimes? Then when you were doing that?
my patients was my first crowd. Like I love taking my patients because you know they mess with me, especially the old men. You got to think this ass and them scrubs, them old men. Like I want to live again. Like cause
Right.
you know what? I ain't gonna die. Not today. Not while you at work. I'm gonna die after
Right.
your shift. You know, so it'll just be Yeah, I started with my patients, making them laugh, but I ain't gonna lie, I gave up nursing. I've been doing just comedy. Yeah,
Mm.
for like 2 years now. So
So with your patients and stuff like that, any of the patients that you treated and stuff like that with the phlebotomy and all of that, does any of them support you right now? They know you're doing it now for like a strong 2 years. Do any of the patients know you now as actually doing the comedy?
no, more so my coworkers, a couple of coworkers, but none of my patients. Most of my patients were like in. I was working on pretty intense units, so they probably out of here. They probably kick the bucket. You know,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. But in
Oh,
spirit, they might be here. That's man. Look, in
oh,
spirit, they might be here.
okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. Yo, if you are just joining us, you are live on the Pimp Game Podcast. We're here with the one and only Chee Chee, the comedian. That's right. Baltimore is in the building, and we're here picking her brain about her comedy career. So, you're from Baltimore, another comedian that is also from Baltimore. She was in my music video a couple of years ago. Ty Davis. She's very funny. I don't know if you know her. Have you ever ran into Ty Davis before? Anything like that? She's funny in her own right. Have you ever ran into Ty Davis on your own, or maybe on set, or what have you, doing shows?
No, I definitely know who Ty Davis is, but I've never had the pleasure of working with her. We've never had any shows together. I've never worked with her, so I don't. I would love to work with her though. If that gotcha. Add a fat chick to your roster, you
Well,
know. So, but no, I haven't had the pleasure. But she is a big dog. I think she's on a more than a up and coming level. So I think you probably got to be a little more accomplished than what I am. Like I'm still on the up and up. I'm like pre-nut. I'm sliding, but I ain't get out the. So
Pretty bad, right?
yeah. So she busting off. She put a few kids in the comedy game. So
Right.
but I definitely
Okay.
know who she is. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. Another comedian that is from Baltimore, Monique. Right?
Yeah.
You give a bit of Monique vibes. Who you would you say your style is like? Chee Chee the comedian. Who you feel you like? I don't know. Monique, Samoa. What's up? Who do you feel your style is
Love
most
some
like?
more. I love some more. I've heard a lot of people tell me that my comedy is similar to my bluntness and my boldness is similar to Monique. But my style, like a comedy and who I am in comedy, and Chee Chee, Luenell. I love Luenell. Like she just made me because I ain't gonna lie. I can be a little vulgar, I could be a little blunt, and period. Just be you, be true to who you are, and yeah, give it to them. So yeah, that's who I looked up mostly. Like that's my OG. Like and I done shows with her. She's came to Baltimore. She's let me open for her. So yeah, that's who I. If I had to compare my comedy to somebody else, I would hope it would be like hers. But yeah, no, I'm just cheating. They getting the bigger, the better, the wetter. That thing falling off the bone. I don't work out. It already work out. I look amazing. That's what they getting. It's cheap. It's
I
cheap.
like I like that. I like that. I like that. So, with the first time you opened up for Luenell, she's a pioneer in the game, been doing it for years. I seen her live myself. That first night that you ever opened up for her, how surreal was that for you? Were you even nervous being up on the stage? I know you always do
Yeah.
your thing, but were you nervous being in fact like in your mind like, wow, I'm opening up for Luenell?
Yeah, that was I ain't gonna lie, that was probably one of the most nervous times in my career because it was like this is mind you, she's never had an opener. Let's put that out here on this podcast. She's never given an opportunity where she did not know a comedian and just let them open for her. She takes her shows very serious. And
Mm.
I'm the first person that she said I can say that I have that has ever gotten an opening spot, guest spot on one of her actual shows.
So let me ask you this: being as though you opened up for her, can you see yourself on tour with Luenell at some point in the future? Is that something that's in the works? Maybe 2024, 2025?
Man,
Can
prayer,
we see
prayer,
Kiki the
prayer,
comedian
prayer,
on tour
prayer,
with Luenell?
prayer. Hopefully, I hope so. I hope that I made a good enough impression that when she start thinking of bringing a female on tour, she think of me. That would be out of this world. That would be out of this world.
Okay. All right.
Yo, this your boy Kenny D. Hey, I didn't mean to interrupt your show, but I just want to take a quick minute, just to let you guys know, if you want to see more dope interviews like this one, make sure you go on YouTube and check out Pimp Game Podcast. All right? And don't forget about our website, pimpgamepodcast.com, to see all your latest Pimp Game episodes. All right? We got you. Man, I'm done talking. Back to the show.
Yo, if you are just joining us, we are here live on the Pimp Game Podcast, and we are here with the one and only Miss Chee Chee, the comedian. That's right, the bigger, the better, the wetter. That thing falling off the phone. And she was here talking to us about her comedy career. So, one of your videos I like that you did, I saw on IG. I was checking you out. You said people faking liking BBWs. What's up with that? What's your stance on that? Why you think so many people be faking like they don't like BBWs and stuff like that?
Hey, I honestly think that a lot of people, they'll say that that's what hey baby, they'll say that that's what they like, but honestly, like on the public eye, they don't never like really put us on the forefront. Like when you look at magazine covers, when you look at a sexy flyer, when a man try to make even a sexy flyer for a party, he puts on that typical model shape, slim woman. The whole time, the woman that he go home to thick as hell. Like that ain't what you eating and speaking. Like like put your lady on there. Like stop. These roles is Hawaiian. Like stop doing that. So that was just like, I was just making a message because a lot of people, they'll look at me and they'll be like, Chee Chee, you make me want to date a BBW. But they ain't really about that BBW life. It takes.
Oh my goodness. Now I know I could speak for a lot of, when I can't speak for a lot of, I can only speak for myself. I love a chick that got a dope personality. So she got a dope personality. I could hang with you all the time and all that. I may not care that she's a BBW, as long as I can get along with her. You know what I'm saying? And the vibe is real good. That's how I am. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. So
because your calf's got to be strong. There's certain stipulations of dealing with a BBW. You can just deal with a skinny woman anyhow you want to deal with them. With a BBW, right, you got to have certain shit like food stamps or the ability to cook. You just got to have certain strengths, a good core, to hold us up when you need to.
Okay. All right. I like that. So I don't know for all your fans out there, what's up? Is Chee Chee the comedian taking applications? Are you single out there for all those fans out there who might want a BBW?
I recently got me a new little boo, and I'm very happy. Like, I'm princessed up right now. I was very single for a long time, and I was playing the field, dating around, little bop, but nothing that caught my focus in my eye. So finally now, I got a little candy I'm tasting and it tastes good, I'm sticking around town,
I like that. So with the little candy that you have, I don't know, can you tell us right now here on the Pimp Game Podcast, is that candy in the industry? Like, are they a comedian, actor, actress, musician? What's up?
No, he actually scans ships. He has the weirdest job ever. He scans ships. He's traveled the world. Like he just was in Cali. He's gone now to, I think, New Jersey. And what he does is he scans the sailing ships, the big ships that you see. And if he finds rust, you have to cut it out your ship and replace it to keep your ship up to code. Yeah, that's a weird job, but it pays. I said, I will scan the hell out of shit. If I can get that, I will scan the shit. I will scan all of them.
Okay, I like that. All right. So, real quick, you got a up and coming movie that's coming out. What's up with the movie? Tell us about that. For those people that don't know that, your girl Chee Chee is about to be in a movie. Tell us about the movie.
Yeah, we dropping our movie premiere. We're actually having it at the movie theater, so it's dope. Like, I'm one of the main characters. I play Big Myra, and Big
I like
Mama.
that.
It's like more so of the Professor Ogilvy, Monique type of vibe with the relationship of me and one of the people that's in the movie. But it's more so he's scared to show me that he don't like me. But I know he don't like me, but in private he like me, just not in person. You feel me?
Mm.
So it's like it's crazy. And then I'm like, Big Mama got 6 brothers, and like they always with her, and they always ready to do something to somebody. So it's definitely just it. It was funny. It was a good experience. If I would speak on it, I would say I can't wait till it be a fat movie with a fat girl with everybody's attracted to her. Like they just can't get enough. That movie has not been made. They don't. I want that movie made about me, because if they really seen how my world is and how these men and women and transgender and human population come on to me and make advances at me in my daily, it would be a movie and they would understand. I said, why every time a fat girl got to play a role, we got to be unwanted? They want us. They want us bad. Like they want us and they want us bad. Like
Right, right. Okay, I respect that. So, touching on the movie tip, is there anybody you want to work with in the future? I don't know, some type of actors. I don't know, Sanaa Lathan, Tay Diggs, Boss Kojo. What's up? Any actors you like to work with in the future? Because I know there's some more up and coming movie roles for Miss Chee Chee.
I would love Jackson or Denzel Washington before they get Alzheimer's. I would love to go ahead and get something out the way, because that's like that's the people I when your movie was worth watching. You didn't care what the movie was, what the rating was. If you seen one of them two faces, you knew that you was ready to get a good ass movie. And then I'll probably take Samuel because he's funny. So I would love to do that.
Okay. So, in terms of family, I don't know, maybe a kid or something like that. If you got any kids, does do the kids got the or any family member, brother, sister, whatever? Do they got the comedy gene the way you do? They can just make people laugh naturally.
Yeah, my son, he's 10. He wants to be a comedian. He says he's a comedian and he's coming for my career. I'm like, I'm not the only one out there. It's more than me to get through. But this man is like, he like the other day he told me we have roasting competitions, because I tell him I want him to be strong as a roaster. I teach him about hecklers. I teach him like you got to be ready to fire, fully loaded clip every time, shut it down, hurt his feelings. So he was like, all right, mom, you ready? He was like, yeah, all your relationships are long distance because I'm fat. I'm like, okay, you got that. We're like, okay, you got that one. Then his dad has a new girlfriend, and he said, yeah, man, that's my best friend. And I was like, oh, wait in the hell, 1 minute, when did she become your best friend? He was like, when you gave me a beat and it said you my mother, not my friend. So I was like, boy, you're pretty good. I'm like, you're only 10 and
Right.
you're pretty good. Like, so
Okay.
yeah, he definitely wants to be a comedian. Like he'd be so mad that he can't come to my shows. He like, why they always want my mother and I can't come with them? What type of job is that? But they
Right.
always want you, but not your kids not welcome. You shouldn't even want to work
Right.
there. Like, I'm like, boy, I'm
All
like
right.
these people. So yeah, just my son. Yeah.
Shout out to little man coming to a stage near you in 10
Yeah.
years. I like it. I like it a lot. So, the topic of today's show is Cameron and Mace. They got their hit sports show. It is what it is. They inked a $30 million deal. It's all over the internet. It's big time. What's up? What's your thoughts on that? On Cameron and Mace inking, signing a $30 million deal for their sports show. It is what it is.
Congratulations. I thought Mace was a pastor, so
But
I ain't gonna lie. And Cam, that's my guy. Rudy Tooty Fruity Poo. I'm not a sports person. Like, so I mean, if it makes money and make it make sense. Like if that's what you love doing, I feel like whatever it is that you love doing, if it's gonna make you revenue, then you're blessed. Continue to do it.
for
Yeah.
sure, for sure, for sure. Okay. All right. So, also, for those people trying to do comedy, any fun for that little girl out there trying to do comedy, that little boy out there trying to do comedy, just like Chee Chee the comedian. What would you say they need to watch out for if they want to get in the game?
Don't listen to nobody else. Run your own race, do your own pace, take your own steps. Your journey is not the next person's journey, and their journey not yours. Keep going. You're not everybody don't start out funny, you know. Funny is just like any other technique or any trade or anything that you are passionate about. It takes practice, it takes dedication, and it takes consistency. So if you're gonna do it, you either gonna sink or swim. And I say swim, little fishy, swim, you know. So yeah.
I like that. So, for all those fans out there who've been rocking with you when you were nurse, phlebotomy, to your first comedy show till now, doing big movies, touring, opening up for Luenell, what's up? Any final thoughts out there for your fans before we sign off on Pimp Game?
Man, I just want to say thank you for believing in me. Thank you for following my career and just showing up for me, because I can't be nothing without you. You know, you can't be funny in an empty room. You know, so just like I got to do my part as the comedian, Capone with Smokey Suarez. You might have seen me with Funny Marco. You might have seen me with Moneybag, DC Young Fly best friend. So, you know, I've been touching knuckles with a lot of people. And I just did a show with Nab Green too. So I've been blessed, and I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm eating, and I can't wait just to pit. You know, the bigger, the better, the wetter. The BBW's on the map in Baltimore. So
I like
yeah.
that. I like that. I like that. All right. Yo, tell everybody who you chilling with.
I'm chilling with my man Kenny D at the Pimp Game Podcast.
All right. And that concludes our show for this evening. And I'd like to thank all my viewers out there for tuning in, as well as my YouTube lovers, and subscribe. That's right. You're going to turn those notifications on and make sure you tune into the show. All right. See you next time on Pimp Game. You don't want to miss it. Holla.